Hello, my dear students. Myself Sheikh Gulnaz. Now I am here with the topic of atmosphere for the student of 8th standard. It is a part of social science. It comes under geography. Okay. In this chapter, students, you are going to learn the concepts of atmosphere. That is the meaning, importance, composition and formation of atmosphere, the components of atmosphere, temperature, pressure, winds, humidity, functions and effects of their rain, their types, analyzing the difference between the weather and the climate. These are the things you are going to learn in this chapter. Think and answer, students. Here, what are the essential things we need to live? Yes, exactly. Water, air, food, etc. Yes, you are right. But where is air? The air is everywhere around us. Where is air, students? The air is everywhere around us. Can we see air? If it is everywhere around us, can you see air? No. Just we can feel air, but we cannot see air. That is nothing but atmosphere. Now think and answer, students. Do you know how the layer of atmosphere is protecting us? You have any ideas related to this? I think just basic concept, how it is protecting and all. After this chapter, you will learn the importance and how the atmosphere protect our earth. Okay. Now let us see the meaning of atmosphere. What is the meaning of atmosphere here, students? Atmosphere is a thin layer of gases. What is atmosphere? It is a thin layer of gases, dust particles and water vapor surrounding the earth. As you can see, it is visible on the screen. The surrounding part is there, the layer that is surrounding the earth, that is nothing but atmosphere. It is visible to you, students. This layer is nothing but atmosphere. Got it? And how this layer is? The layer that is mixed with gases, dust, particles and water vapor. And in another sense, students, we can say in easily method, atmosphere is nothing but atmosphere is nothing but a blanket of air that covers the earth, that protects the earth. Got it? Now let us see the meaning of atmosphere. This layer of gases is protective zone between the outer space and the earth's surface. As you can see on the screen, it is visible to you, students, how the atmosphere earth is covering the earth and how it is protecting. The next point we have, that is the thickness of atmosphere is around 1000 kilometers. As you can see, it is visible to you on the screen, the thickness, students. As I said you, this is nothing but atmosphere. The thickness of this atmosphere is 1000 kilometers around the earth. Got it? Now let us see the importance of atmosphere. It is very important for all forms of life on the earth. The importance of atmosphere is, it is very important for all forms of life on the earth. For example, we are also living things. We also need atmosphere, oxygen, gases and all, water. And also the another important thing, that is plants are also comes under living things. Is it so? Why, students? As you know, living things can move from one place to another place without support also, but non-living things cannot, and plants also cannot move from one place to another place by their own. But what important thing they have, the feature, that is we for example, we take oxygen, and what we exhale, what we release, the gas, that is carbon dioxide, which is taken by the plants. Got it? Because of that, the plants also comes under living things. Some gases of the atmosphere essential breathing. of being and other living organisms. Some gases of atmosphere are essential for breathing for human beings and other living organisms. Plants prepare their food with the help of these gases. As you know, we human beings prepare our own food. We have our own kitchens and we will prepare. And what about plants? How they eat their food? Plants prepare their own food with the presence of sunlight, that is known as chlorophyll. Green color pigment is present in the plants, the green color plants. So because of that they prepare their own food. And you know students, what is the process of respiration? As human beings respiratory system, I think you have learned in your science class. Now let us see the process of plants, how they survive, how they live, and the respiratory system of plant. How the oxygen, organic matter, carbon dioxide, energy, these are the respiration system of plants. As they give out oxygen, organic matter, they take carbon dioxide. This is the respiratory system. As human beings have the respiratory system, important part of that is lungs, right? So no need of going under that deeply into your science. I think you have got it about that. Now let us see the another important point of atmosphere. By trapping heat, atmosphere has made the earth a living planet. By trapping a heat, as you know students, atmosphere traps the heat from the sun and that gives to earth. Because of that we have life on the earth. Is it so? Without light can we imagine life on the earth? No, exactly. We cannot imagine life without. So we cannot imagine students. Is it? Can we imagine life without light? We cannot. That is important thing here that we cannot imagine. And sunlight is very important students for all forms of life on the earth. As you can see in this figure, for moon also. As you know, the moon does not have the energy of its own. So because of the reflection light of sun, it has the light to the moon. And also forest, they also need, for example plants also need sunlight for making their food and all. And for fresh snow also sunlight is required. And for crops, grassland, for drying concrete, these are the importance of sunlight that we use. And you know another important things, that is we have 8 planets in our solar system, in which the earth is the only planet in which we have life. Why? Because we have life on the earth because of the atmosphere. Got it? Now let us see the gases present in atmosphere. As I said you before, in the meaning of atmosphere, I explained you. Atmosphere is a thin layer of gases, dust particles and water vapor that surrounding the earth. Now let us see how many gases are present with a percentage. Here first we have, that is nitrogen. It has present in atmosphere. The percentage of atmosphere is 78.08%. Oxygen, that is present 20.94%. Argon 0.93%, carbon dioxide 0.03%, ozone 0.00005%. These are the percentage of gases that is present in the atmosphere. As you can see, the diagram is visible to you on the screen only students. More than 75% of gas, that is nitrogen, present in atmosphere. Got it? Now let us see the composition of atmosphere. How the atmosphere formed. The atmosphere contains dust particle, as I said you, and it is helpful in the formation of water droplets. How water droplets will be formed? With the help of dust particles only. The water vapor in the atmosphere cause the formation of clouds and precipitation. Water vapor that causes the atmosphere that form clouds. As you know students, I think this you have learned in the process of water cycle in your previous classes. Isn't so? I think you have learned this in your previous classes, 6th standard. In that class you have studied, I think so, the water cycle, the process of water cycle. Isn't? Here you have, that is precipitation. One word is there. Here you can see precipitation. It is nothing but a process of water cycle students. What is precipitation? It is a process of water cycle. How water cycle take place? You have any ideas? Can you remember? Okay, once again I will tell you so that it will be easy for you to remember. Water cycle is a process by which, for example, the process is by the sunlight. What happened? The water from the seas and oceans get evaporated. They used to what happened when the sun heat comes when the sunlight was have more temperature and all, what happened, the water in the seas and oceans get evaporated, and they go form a clouds in the high in the sky. That form clouds are known as condensation, the process of forming the clouds. And what happened when the clouds became heavy and cool, what happened, they started to fall down as rain is coming, isn't so? That process of coming the rain, as you can see in the diagram, this the process is showing. These are nothing but the dots are nothing but you can say the vapors or dust particles. Okay, these are dust particles by which here or here the you have the process that have that is condensation. Then this falling process is known as precipitation. Got it? The atmosphere traps heat and energy and influences the weather condition of a place. And what happened here? The atmosphere traps heat. It traps heat from the sun to the earth, and because of that, what happened? The weather condition will be shown. Next we have that is the atmosphere is divided into 5 important layers on the basis of its characteristics or features. On the basis of characteristics and their features, students, atmosphere is divided into how many parts? 5 parts. That they are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere. These are the 5 layers of atmosphere. Which are the 5 layers of atmosphere? Troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere. Got it? On the basis of their features and characteristics, the layers of earth, the layers of atmosphere has been divided. Now let us see about these important 5 layers of atmosphere and their features, and their in brief explanations will be there to you. First, the layer of atmosphere that we have, that is troposphere. Now let us learn about this layer, student. It is the lowest layer of the atmosphere. First layer, that is troposphere. It is a lowest layer of atmosphere. It extends up to 18 kilometers at the equator and 8 kilometers near the poles. It extended how many kilometers? It extended up to 18 kilometers from the earth. Okay, and from the at the equator, and 8 kilometers near the poles. Which layer? Troposphere. Next we have, this layer has also the atmospheric elements such as temperature, pressure, winds, clouds and rainfall. Which are the atmospheric elements, students? Temperature, pressure, winds, clouds and rainfall. These are the atmospheric elements which are present in the lowest layer, that is troposphere. Next we have, all weather changes occur in this layer only. Whichever weather changes will be occurred in the particular place, that depends upon the layer, that is troposphere. Okay, in this layer, temperature and pressure decreases with the increase of altitude. What happened here, students? With the increase of altitude, now you have a new word, that is altitude. Can you answer me what is the meaning of altitude here, student? Can you? Altitude is nothing but, students, height above sea level or ground level. Okay, height above sea level or ground level, it is nothing but altitude. What happened is, when the height increases, what happened? The temperature and pressure decreases. In which layer? In troposphere. Got it, students? What are the importance of troposphere? As I said you, it is the lowest layer of atmosphere, and it extended up to 18 kilometers at the equator and 8 kilometers near the poles, that is North Pole and South Poles, as you know. Then this layer has the atmospheric element, that is temperature, pressure, winds, clouds and rainfall, and all weather conditions will be occurred in this layer only. Okay. Now let us see the second layer, important layer, that is stratosphere. It is the second layer of the atmosphere which extends up to 50 kilometers. The second layer that we have in atmosphere, that is stratosphere, it extends up to 50 kilometers from the earth, and here it lies between troposphere and mesosphere. As you can see, it is in the middle of mesosphere and troposphere. It is visible to you, students? Okay. Next, this layer, in this layer what happened? Ozone is the most important gas. In which layer? In stratosphere, and it absorbs ultraviolet rays of the sun and protects all forms of life of the earth. For example, ultraviolet rays are the harmful rays of sun, student, which protects. Who protects? The stratosphere, second layer of atmosphere, protects us from the harmful radiations of the harmful rays from the sun. To whom they protect? The stratosphere protects the lives on the earth. This layer is free from clouds and other important weather phenomena. As you can see, it is visible to you how it is clear. Nothing is there. There is no clouds and nothing. It is clearly visible. Isn't so, students? So it has a ideal flying conditions for jet aircrafts. As you can see here, the picture is there of aeroplane, how it is flying. It is a jet aircraft, so it is easy for them to see the location, as they in cloudy they cannot see the proper location. Now students, so because of that, they use the railway jet aircraft. They used to travel from the second layer of the atmosphere, that is stratosphere. Got it? The next important layer we have here is mesosphere, the third layer. Okay, it is above the stratosphere and extends up to 50 kilometers from the surface. How many kilometers is it's extended? 80 kilometers. As you saw, stratosphere extended 50 kilometers, but mesosphere 80 kilometers from the surface. In this layer also, temperature decreases with the increase in altitude. In this layer also, when the height increases, what happened? When the height is increases, temperature and pressure will be decreases. Okay. It is the coolest layer of the atmosphere. As you can see here, how it is visible to you, how calm it is. So it is the coolest layer of the atmosphere. Got it, students? Now let us see the fourth layer of atmosphere, which is the fourth layer of the atmosphere, that is thermosphere. Thermosphere lies next to mesosphere. Next to mesosphere we have thermosphere. Okay. Temperature rises drastically in this layer. What happened? Here we have more and more temperature, heat. Because of high temperature, what happened? The gases will become ionized. Okay. And when they become ionized, so because of that, thermosphere is also known as ionosphere. Because of the gases, they get ionized. Why the gases get ionized? Because of the temperature, drastically high temperature. Because of high temperature, what happened? The gases will become ionized. Because of that, gases become ionized. This layer is also known as ionosphere. The ions found here help in reflecting radio waves. The ions, as you can see in this layer, the ions which found, they help to reflect the radio waves. As you can see here, International Space Station is there, Space Shuttle is there, Aurora is also there. What happened, students, as you have studied, I think you hear that radio and FM radio and all, the waves that they get reflected by this layer only. Which layer? Thermosphere, the fourth layer of atmosphere. Got it, student? Now let us see the another important layer that we have, exosphere. The fifth layer of atmosphere we have, that is exosphere. It is the topmost layer of the atmosphere. As you can see, it is visible on the screen that it is a topmost layer of atmosphere. Is it so, students? Yes. Elements of atmosphere are rare in this layer. Elements of atmosphere is rare in this layer. Can you answer me, students? Elements of atmosphere. Before only just now I said you about that elements of atmosphere, that is pressure, temperature, rainfall, clouds. These are nothing but the elements of atmosphere which they are rare in exosphere. And pressure is extremely low. As you can see here, it is a last layer of atmosphere. Because of that, they don't have the pressure only. Is it visible to you, any pressure and all? No. Why? Because it's the last layer of atmosphere, so it does not have any pressure and all. And you can see here, students, this layer we have satellites. Jason Third satellite is also there. Suomi NPP satellite is also there. Isn't so, students? This is suitable for satellites and all. And in this layer we don't have any pressure, and very rare atmospheric elements we can find in this layer. Got it, students? About 5 layers of atmosphere. Just now in this you learned about the meaning and importance of atmosphere, composition of atmosphere, and the layers of atmosphere. And there, how many layers are there in atmosphere? There are 5 layers. Very good. In that also we learned about that layers just now. That is troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. These are the 5 layers of atmosphere. Isn't so? Now, students, this was a part 1 for you of geography of atmosphere chapter. Still the chapter is there to you, so it will be explained in the next chapter. So it's better, in next video. So it's better for you to prepare these full points, whatever I explained you. Please watch correctly, and if any doubt and questions is there, students, relating to this topic, you can ask me personally at WhatsApp or WhatsApp group also. Okay. And what here I am trying to say is, whichever questions before I asked you, while I was explaining you, before that I asked you few questions. Here, do you know how the layer of atmosphere is protecting us? And about these questions, what are the essential things we need to live? The answer is also visible to you, but according to you, briefly explanation I want on these questions. Okay, students, so it better write it down, all these questions answer in your notebook and send me in my personal number. So thank you, students, for watching my video, and in next video I will be continuing this chapter. Thank you.